What else can I take to get her off my brain? Cause I can't keep you out of my head, out of my head. Got my heart beating out of my chest, out of my chest, bitch.
You guys have been asking for my blowout routine, and honestly, this is one of my favorite parts of my entire beauty routine. In today's video, I'm walking you through everything. My in-shower products, my post-shower products, the tools I use, and exactly how I style it. This is how I get that big, bouncy blowout at home. So let's get into it. It all starts in the shower. I rotate between a few shampoos, but one of my favorites is the L'Oreal Everpure line. The formula is great, and the hair gloss is my secret weapon to shiny hair. It's a total game changer. If you haven't tried it, run. It's literally under $10. I have it linked on my Amazon, but the Everpure line in general, chef's kiss. Another new favorite of mine is the Pantene Volume Shampoo. It gets my hair squeaky clean, especially at the roots, which is so important if you're doing a blowout that you want to last a few days. I only ever use a microfiber towel to dry my hair. It's so much more gentle, helps reduce frizz, breakage. It's just overall much healthier, especially for my fine hair. After the shower, I brush my hair out with a wide tooth comb. I used to be a wet brush girly, but then I got these combs off Amazon, literally 2 for $5. Switching to a comb over a brush has been much easier on my hair. For leave-in conditioner, I rotate based on what I'm feeling, but I have 3 favorites. Number 1 is the Corona Fair. It's luxe, it's hydrating. Number 2 is the Way Leave-In. I feel like this one's a classic, and the smell, so bomb. And number 3, the Color Wow Money Mist. This is my go-to for blowouts. I always reach for it. It sprays on evenly, detangles, adds heat protectant, and helps with frizz. And then before I go in with the hot tools, I go in with 2 more Color Wow products. The Dream Coat, which really helps with frizz. I feel like everyone talks about it. To know her is to love her. And then another key, the Bombshell Volumizer. This is so good when you're really going for that extra volume. I typically let my hair air dry at least 70% of the way before styling. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It just depends on how much time I have. I always recommend doing a rough dry, especially when you flip your head over and you dry the back of your head. This area tends to latch onto the moisture, so making sure you dry it is super crucial. And when it comes to hot tools, the world is your oyster. Today I use the T3. I also have a counter blow dryer that I use with the diffuser end. Whatever works for you, I recommend. Like I said, today I use the T3, so it comes with the blow dry attachment, the oval brush, and then the curlers. I love this one because it's so versatile and it's basically an all-in-one. However, you can achieve the same look with a round brush and a blow dryer. I feel like that's what all the hair salons use because it just hits every time. But when you're doing a blowout at home, ease is most important. So using something like the T3 is super helpful because it's very versatile. Honestly, just use what you have. I'm sure it will do the job. After the rough dry, it's time for the fun part, the blowout. I part my hair down the middle and section it using a claw clip or a silk scrunchie. I start with the oval attachment to do a rough blow dry. I'll use the brush both ways, in and out. And then once we've gone ahead and do this, it's time for the curler attachments. I switch between curling towards my face, curling away from my face. Honestly, whatever feels right. I always start with the top of my hair so I can leave it in rollers while I'm styling the rest of my hair. Do it in sort of a mohawk pattern. This adds extra volume, extra bounce, and I find it just holds the curl much nicer. And then we'll go ahead and style the rest of our hair. A few little pro tips for the front pieces. I do recommend blow drying it forward kind of over your face if you want that curtain bang effect, but then also going in doing it the opposite way just for those extra curly ends, as you could see. And then having the front pieces in the roller is really going to lock in that shape. Once I'm done styling all of my hair, I just run my fingers through it, kind of tousle it out a little, and then go back in and fix any pieces that need it. A few optional finishing products would be the Jisoo hair oil, the Dry Bar Shine Serum, or even the Color Wow Style on steroids. I'll use that when I'm going out just to make sure it holds extra. But guys, that's literally it. My full Bombshell blowout routine. It definitely takes a little practice. Once you get the technique down, it becomes second nature. Like I said, make it your own. Use the products that your hair likes. Use the tools that are easiest for you to style with. Everything I used is linked below. The shampoos, the leave-ins, the styling tools, the combs, the brushes, everything. If you try this routine, tag me and let me know. Or leave a comment. I would love to see how it turns out. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more. And let me know if you guys prefer these types of videos over vlogs. I want to make sure you're loving the content that I'm putting out. But anyway, hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video.
What else can I take to get her off my brain? Cause I can't keep you out of my head, out of my head. Got my heart beating out of my chest, out of my chest, bitch. I can't